Thank you, Envious Gaming, for the tag. Ooh, some Crunchyroll news. That's always fun. Looks like Crunchyroll was getting sued and reached a settlement. You can see here, Beltran et al. Versus Sony Pictures Entertainment Incorporated, doing business as Crunchyroll. In the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, a settlement has been reached in a class action lawsuit against Crunchyroll. The class action lawsuit accuses Crunchyroll of disclosing its subscribers' personally identifiable information to third parties without consent in violation of the Video Privacy Protection Act. The defendant denies that it violated any law, but has agreed to the settlement to avoid the uncertainties and expenses associated with continuing the case. You are included if you are a person in the U.S. who from September 8th, 2020 through September 20th, 2023, my gosh, that is a big chunk of time there. 1. Was a registered user of an online website, mobile app, or any video on-demand service, or app owned, controlled, and or operated by Crunchyroll. And 2. Viewed videos on an online website, mobile app, or any video on-demand service, or app owned, controlled, and or operated by Crunchyroll. That could be a lot of people. And they say persons included in the settlement will be eligible to receive a pro rata portion of the settlement fund, which class counsel anticipates to be approximately $30, but the exact amount is not yet known and could be more or less. Well, $30 compensation for them potentially having sold your personal information illegally doesn't seem like much compensation. Of course, if you have hypothetically like 1 million people filing claims here, well, that $30 adds up to a lot. But who knows how many people are actually going to file, etc., etc. They further break down your legal rights and options in this settlement. However, I'm not going to read all this. If you want to pause and take a look, by all means, feel free. And of course, you can find this information online too. And in the waves of this news, many people began talking about the numerous issues with Crunchyroll. For example, this tweet here by Permaband, listing a number of issues with the company, including this recent allegedly selling of private information. Now, some people do say that they pay for Crunchyroll because they want to support the anime industry, and that's a really nice thought. Nothing wrong with those people. However, there's something wrong with Crunchyroll. Many things are wrong with Crunchyroll. And there's plenty of other ways you can support the anime industry without giving your money to corrupt Crunchyroll. Also, I overheard this interesting discussion from a few gentlemen at a bar recently. And what one of those gentlemen had to say was a little something like this. There are websites out there, pirating websites, that operate much better than Crunchyroll does, and they're free. In closing, back to the court information. If you fall under this criteria, registered user September 8th, 2020 through September 20th, 2023, etc., etc., I do hope for the best for you. Hopefully none of your information got sold. Crunchyroll denies it, but they settled, and make of it what you will. I'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the comments, and of course in the next segment.